Hey everyone! How are you today? I'm back. Yay! It's good to be back. I got back from Europe last Monday and I was planning to do a few impromptu sessions last week, but then I was like kind of just like slowly getting back into things and I blame jet lag, but really I think I was just like lazy and taking things slow. A few things. My Shirley Chats kind of thing with Nadi was yesterday, and that was really really fun. So if you guys want to check it out, I have it archived on YouTube right here. Yeah, this one. It was really fun, and we talked. I can't actually even remember what we talked about because we talked about a lot of things, and you can see it's like an hour 20. There was some really great questions. Oh, there was like something about like creativity and like where do we get data, and so that's really fun. If you want to check that out, you can also see it on Twitch, I think. There we go. So if you want to see it on Twitch, it's also right here. Yeah. Ooh, there have been people that have been checking it out, and I think there was like a bunch of things that I wanted to mention, but I can't remember anything. It's been a very long day. Nadi and I have had a client meeting the whole day today, so if I'm a little bit slow, that would be why. So I think for today I want to keep it pretty casual, keep it going. Words, thoughts are hard today. So keep it pretty casual. And today my main goal is to get the data. So basically get all of the music videos from this list. This is her filmography. And then the directors are nice touch. Year is really, really good. And then map that to the corresponding YouTube video so that I can get the ID. And this is also that I can, just for today, I want to go and I want to write a script to get the thumbnails of all of those videos, and then go and get the colors get the primary colors out of those screenshots, because this must have been almost a month ago. Let's see. Oh no. There we go. This is not it. So I did this probably almost a month ago where I give it an image and then, oops. Oh crap. It's not. Oops. Oops. Well done. It's been a very long day. There we go. And then local host. Yeah, so this is what we did last time around, which no longer looks that impressive when I bring it up like this, but essentially here's the image that we put in, and then here's the colors. Here are the colors extracted from that image and then clustered together by some sort of a hierarchical clustering. And the idea is, I guess, to see how colors have changed over the years for Taylor Swift's music videos, Tay-Tay's music videos. So I think this code was in here, and then get image. So we'll play around with this later on too. But today, for the very beginning, all we have to all I'm gonna do is data collection, and yeah, so I hope you will stick with me, and then if you want to keep me company as I'm doing this with the chat, that'd be great. Keep me awake. Maybe I will put on music today. Usually when I'm streaming, I don't really put on music because it distracts me, but maybe today I want to put on music. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. Actually, this might be pretty quick. Director. I wonder if the words are an interesting thing. Maybe later. YouTube ID. So, yeah, I think I definitely need music for today. Oh, but if I put on music, I might forget to talk. So, never mind. How are you guys doing today? Director Trey Fanjoy. I think I'm gonna first just go through and get all of the music videos off of this, and then I'll go and find all of them for, excuse me, find all of them off of YouTube. And 2008. Oh, so many of this person. I wonder who this is. Oh. Female director. Cool. Okay. Never even heard of that song. Oh, is this? Oh, this is not actually a music video. Never mind. I didn't know that existed. Wow. Hello. Is this like really boring to watch? Trey. So many Treys. White Horse, 2009 Trey. Wow. 2009. Wait, is that even a... the video is taken from... That's not a music video, is it? So you belong with me. 2009 Roman White. The Best Day. No, 15. 2009 Roman White. Oh, she changed directors. Fearless, 2010. So You Belong With Me is the first Taylor Swift song I ever heard. And, yeah, wait, where am I? Fearless, Todd Cassidy. Remember Best Days of Your Life. Wait, did I miss that one? Oops. 15. Best Days of Your Life, 2009. So sometimes I get questions about like, where do I get my data? This is sometimes how I get my data. Like just manually entering data. Ooh, blowiness. You read 5 where? Yeah, so I'm planning this visualization. So I make data visualizations, and I'm gaining my data for my Taylor Swift visualization, where the idea is that she's supposed to release her 6th album November sometime, and so I want to release a visualization for early November. I guess maybe November 10th is weirdly the date I have in my head. And I want to release a visualization for data sketches for early November, where it looks at all the past Taylor Swift music videos and all of the colors used in those music videos. And I want to see if there's any trends and what colors she uses when, like, does her or does that like does it change over the years? Does it get darker? Does it get brighter? Does it lean towards any specific colors? And also, the stretch goal is putting in lyrics. So I actually figured out that it seems like for most of her music videos, she has captions, which means that I can, because she has captions, annotations, it means that I can pull out lyrics at specific timestamps and take a screenshot at exactly that timestamp and correlate the words that particular sentence with like a particular screenshot, which means correlate particular words with like colors. And I thought it might be fun to see if there's any trends with like specific words corresponding to specific colors. So like it'd be really cool if like, you know, like whatever words that she uses the most often, I don't know, like love or shake it off or horses, I don't know, like are most commonly like, you know, and her music videos are most commonly associated with pink or like red or black or I have absolutely zero guarantees that this will work out or be anything interesting, but it would be fun to at least go through the process and look. And beard fade. Hey Kyle, thank you so much for joining today. Kyle says we should write a scraper, or you could probably do some JavaScript on the wiki table and reduce it to a CSV. I was considering that, and then I like looked through this list and I was like, by the time I write a script, I feel like maybe I would have like just copy and pasted the info over. Although you are right, this is like the most inefficient way to do this now that like, cause in my head this was going like, when I planned this out in my head, this went faster. So it's probably actually better if I probably could do something along the lines of just copy and pasting this. Let's see. This is probably actually better. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Kyle. So much smarter than what I was gonna do, which was like, yeah. Yuri, if I wear, what will you be using to screen, I'm guessing screenshot and check with captions? Yeah, so I did a previous project where I used a bunch of different node packages to download the YouTube video. So that was like a package called YouTube DL. And then there's another one that's like FFmpeg, where I could use to, so that's, I think that's a package in Java, Python? I can't remember. But there's a Node JavaScript equivalent that's like Fluent FFmpeg, I think, where I can specify the video, the time, and it will take a screenshot. And then there's another, so there's another package that like helps you reduce the image size. That's like, I think based on Image Magic. I might do that to save space. I haven't fully figured this out yet, but there are many node packages for what we're trying to do. But yeah, thank you so much, Kyle, for the suggestion. So much smarter. So actually I can just bring this over here, and then you guys don't have to watch me like painfully like write every single So I'm guessing room, but I do need to double check and make sure that I have all the right information. So for some reason, I don't know why this mine thing. Mine, Roman white. What is this Roman white? What the? Cut? No. Delete row. Okay. Mine, fearless, best days of your life. 15. You belong with me. Crazier, white horse. Loves. Okay. So from mean on mine, back to December, mean, story of us, sparks fly, ours. I think this is checking out safe and sound. Both of us. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep it just only Taylor Swift songs, or like if like for like collabs. I don't know. I guess we can like make a I can make a name. Both of us, we're never yet begin again. I knew we're trouble. 22. Highway don't care. Yeah, so some of these are collabs. Delete row. Red, last time, shake it off. Blank space, style, bad blood, wildest dreams, out of the woods, new romantics, I don't want to live for, look what you made me do. Cool! That was so much faster. Okay, now I just need to go and find the YouTube ID for all of these. So, Tim McGraw, picture to burn, copy link address, so this is picture to burn, but I only want that one, and change. Whoa. I have never seen these music videos. Huh. This is very country. Oh, those boots. Okay, change. And love story. I really liked Love Story. Actually, any suggestions on how to do this faster would be great too. White horse. White horse, that was white horse, yes. Beer fake could be trends in the collabs, that would be interesting, you're right. Though in that case, I should have kept that information about collabs. I'll go back in later and edit teardrops on my guitar. Tim McGraw. I sincerely hope I'm getting like the right. I just realized I could have just copy and pasted the entire link and then script it so that I only get the Tim McGraw. Okay, so I just realized I could just be copy and pasting the links and then script it so that I only get this part, because I am a programmer and I know regex, and I forgot that for a second or a couple minutes. Fearless. But even then, this is pretty slow. Fearless. Mine. Copy link. this is the live version. Okay, these are live versions. And then this back to December. Yep, this is how I do data collection. Back to December. Mean. It's a good thing I never like streamed like me getting the data for Hamilton, because I was literally just reading through the lyrics for like 3 days. Copy link address. Safe and sound. Where's safe and sound? Oh, do I want that? Oh, I think this is it. What's the difference between these two? Oh, that's the making of. Okay, so this is the one I want. Oh, and what would be actually really interesting is like also getting the YouTube metadata for these. So like, I'll probably do that later on, but like getting the number of views and so like getting the statistics on the YouTube videos too, of like, yeah, how many views and how many upvotes, downvotes, number of comments, and all of that. Let's see. Did I do safe and sound? Not yet. Copy link address. Both of us? Oh, I don't think both of us is on here. Okay. Eyes open. We are never getting back together. Back to December. Oh, I didn't know that was so late. Where's back to December? Oh, do I already have back to December? Why do I already have back to December? What is this instead then? Whoa. Is there 2 different versions? What's this version? There's 2 of them. Wow. Okay. Begin again. Copy link address. Okay, so I decided to do this because I think last time somebody was like, oh, it might be interesting to be able to see like the data collection process. Now that I've done it, what do you think? Is it actually interesting, or is it just like really boring? I knew you were trouble. Copy link address. 22. Red. Is this? What is this even? Wow. This is the performing? So it's not even... So let's see. So this is... Okay. Red. Copy link. I don't think I have music videos for everything. Okay, so there's blank space, copy link address, blank space. Where was Shake It Off? Where was Shake It Off? There we go. Wow, there's 2.3 billion views on that thing? Holy crap. Then blank space, style, bad blood, wildest dreams, out of the woods. Interesting. That one was an interesting video. New romantics. I don't wanna live forever. Copy link address. Look what you made me do. 400 million. Dang. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle says, I think it just shows that getting data might not be the most glamorous part, but it's necessary. Thank you for cheering me up. Very true. I don't even know what this best days of your life is. Best days of your life. Kelly Pickler? What is this even? Taylor Swift. Okay, I'm taking out the ones that are like not on her channel, at least. Delete row. And then some of these I'm like a little bit suspicious of the director. Like, was mine directed by, wow, it was directed by Taylor Swift and Roman Light. I might actually just put Roman Light on this one. Interesting though. Actually, maybe it's nice to say that the two of them directed it. And then Declan, Noble, Jones, Christian, Declan, Philippe, Jake, Declan. That's We Are Never Getting Back to the Philip, Anthony, Shane, Philip, Kenny, Terry, Mark, Joseph, Kyle, Joseph, Jonas, Grant. Cool. Okay, so that looks correct. And then now I just need to figure out, so both of us I think was probably just not on her Vivo, and it was probably on BOB's Vivo maybe? Yeah, it's on BOB's Vivo. So I think what I'm gonna, I think my rule, I think I've decided is whether or not it's on her channel. I think that's pretty fair. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna go with it. And then Highway Don't Care wasn't on hers either, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was not. Everything Has Changed. Although I really do like that song. Everything Has Changed. Oh, that was on hers. And I missed it somehow. Where is it? Has changed the last time? Oh, okay. I don't know what this is. Oh, I like this song. Okay. We have our data! Yay! You know what I just realized? I don't even need regex. I can just find and replace. Brilliant. How brilliant was I? Replace with nothing. In all sheets, replace all. That's all I needed to do. Okay, so we have our data. Okay, now to write the script. So download this as CSV, I think. Export. Oh, download as. There we go, as CSV. And put that into my. Yes! Ash Whale. Find and replace for the win. Yes, thank you. I don't even know why I like overcomplicated it, where I'm like, I can use regex because I code. Must be like really tired today. Oh, and D3 OnConf is coming up, and I'm pretty excited about that. But I think that's also the reason why I'm like a little bit tired. I'm just making excuses now. Where are my... How are you guys' Mondays? Let me know. My Monday was I woke up earlier than I'm used to. My weekend was fun. Nadi got in yesterday, so we did the live stream. Saturday was date night because I've been gone for a few weeks. So when I got back, it was like Saturday is date night. So that was fun. We watched Star Trek Beyond with like some wine and crackers because we're old. Let's see, Tay, source, data, new folder, data. Probably just call it like MV, like mv.csv. And okay, so now I think actually what I usually do is when I pre-prep my data, and then today I am not making full sentences. Let's see. So now what I need to do, let me commit that data set. Tay. Yay! Okay. Music, video, CSV data CSV. I'm pretty excited for this project. So I also have another project that I've been planning to do with processing. Actually, I think I have too many projects going on at the same time, but okay, now what I want to do is actually not yet YouTube DL. What I want to do is I actually probably want to use the YouTube API to go get data on the videos, and then also that means go and get the images, the thumbnail images. So can I actually, okay, so YouTube API Node.js, and then so for example what I can do is, I don't know if anybody's played with the YouTube API, but it's one of my favorite APIs to play with. And what I do is, I might have to put in cert keys sometime soon. So, okay, but I'll figure that out in a little bit. And guides, YouTube data API, yeah, references, and I can get videos. I think, yes, videos. And I use videos list. And so I can do, and if you've used the API before, this is pretty common with like a lot of APIs, but like you have to specify like exactly the parameters that you want. That's okay, that's pretty obvious. But like it's so YouTube does this interesting thing where instead of rate limiting, they do like kind of like something like a points limiting, where like depending on the data I want to get, some of them are like cheaper because it's like cheaper, like IDs are cheaper, and and player, I'm not quite sure what player is, but it's like that costs 0. But then like other things are more expensive. Like if I want to go get statistics, it's more expensive. So which means that for every video that I want to get statistics, I use 2 points, and like every day I'm limited by like a certain number of points. Yeah, so for this one, I think I probably want content details. I can't quite remember where filters. So this is somewhere in here. It should tell me what content details comes back with and stuff. But like, what does snippet come back with? Contains channel ID, title, description, tags, and category ID. And snippet takes 2. What does content detail come up back with? Snippet. So actually, this is probably exactly what I want. And then if I just do ID, authorize, and execute. Oh. Okay. I hope there's nothing about keys in here. Maybe I should like turn away. Hey Andrew! Thank you for joining today too. How are you? How is your Monday going? Okay, so actually maybe I can execute without OAuth. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so there we go. So this is the kind of information I would get. So for snippet, I get published at title, description. Ooh, I guess thumbnails. So I probably use one of these thumbnails. Oh, cool. So I'll probably use one of the smaller ones. Ooh, standard. Maybe it's standard, max res, channel title, tags, content details gives me duration, dimension, definition, caption. Oh, so not all of these actually have captions, so I might not actually be able to do my words plan, like associating words with colors. So we'll see how far just like music video colors get me. And then so actually I don't need content details, but statistics is great. So view count, it has view count, like count, dislike count, favorites, and comments. So I don't need content details. Authorize and execute. Oops. Execute without OAuth. Yeah, so that's what I want. Can I do this without OAuth? HTTP request. So actually, what is the request? What does my request look like? Because it seems like I don't need to use my keys, which is kind of nice. So it's this, and then can I just do like just a query string? Like part is equal to, oh wait, I have to do ID, huh? Can I just do like, yeah, ID is equal to part is equal to and, I need an and. Part is equal to snippet and statistics. Oops, damn it. No. Videos, ID equals that, and and then part is equal to snippet. Does that work? Ooh, nope. Unauthorized use exceeded. Wow. Okay, so I do need to set up my auth codes and everything to get this working. Darn. For public, I bought a disappointing couch. What makes a couch disappointing? Ashwell, for public info, you shouldn't need an OAuth key. I feel like that's true, but then like they just gave me this back. Daily limit exceeded for unregistered. So it's telling me to it tells me to sign up. So I guess auth needs to happen for if I want to use it more. That sucks. And then YouTube API Node.js quick start. And use this wizard to create or select a project. Google Dev Console, turn on the API. I feel like I should have done this off screen. I totally should have done this off screen. This is a lot more complicated than I need it to be. Let's see, I did this before, like 2 years ago. Maybe this one will have the code. Let's see, scripts, and hopefully let's see, get one foo. Okay, I did the smart thing in not showing the dev key. Wow, this is a lot of work I had to do. Oh man. So I guess I do at least have to, even if I'm doing a get and I'm like trying to get public info, I guess YouTubers, what am I doing? YouTube.channels.list. What am I using? API client? Is that the one I'm using? Andrew says, oh, Ashwell says, for public info, you shouldn't need an auth key. You may still need an app key. I see. That's probably what's happening. Yeah, I think I'm only using, there's a dev key. So that's probably the app key you're talking about. Okay, yeah, and then there's an API client.discovery. So build, I wonder if it says which API I was using. No. Service name YouTube. Build YouTube channels. Okay. Andrew says it was really hard to put together, and the L of the sectional goes the opposite way as in the picture. It's pretty comfy though. It looks good, so not too bad. Well then. That sucks. That's like false advertisement. Okay, so I think what needs to happen is I need to do something with keys. So I might go, I might hide my screen for a bit. But also, I don't like this one as much. Client libraries, YouTube data API. Client libraries for JavaScript. I feel like this isn't the one I was using before. This is more work than I need. Let's see. Google's officially supported Node.js client. Cool. Wow. Okay. I don't need OAuth. Using API keys. Require Google APIs. Okay. Okay. How do I use YouTube API? Oh, there we go. Simpler things. YouTube API. Okay, so here's, okay, so I still need to give credentials. But I think I can, do I need to authenticate? I don't think I need to authenticate. Let's see what this other one does. YouTube node require new YouTube.setKey. Ooh, you are okay. So much easier doing .search.get by ID. Ooh, this is the one I want, the easiest looking one. So YouTube node, yeah, so YouTube search, so get by ID. I think all I want is get by ID, so set key is probably not something I want to, and then dot search. Oh, and then this is how I can pass in, this is how I can pass in parameters, so I can probably use that to specify, example related YouTube ID max results. What? Dot related. What does dot related mean? But I could probably, does this still work? Cool. It gives me a snippet, and why do I have this feeling that it might not work anymore? July 2nd, 3 years ago. Related optional parameters. Older version use API v2 and is not recommended. YouTube, oh, okay, so it is for YouTube API v3. Is YouTube on v3 now? Data API. Does it say anything about versioning? It's probably on v3 or after. Updated 3 months ago. I guess that's not bad. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, thank you. v3 is the latest. Just getting video data, right? Yes, that's all I want. Oh my god. API key. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so basically that, and then ID, and then part is snippet. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ashwell. So I don't even need that complicated thing. And, well, I do still need the API key. Okay, so I'm gonna change screens really quickly to get my API key, and then I'll be back. I'll be back in a bit. Oh, nice, thank you. That is not cheating, that is just reusing code, and you have just saved me so much work. Yes. So that was like here I was trying to like figure out what code I wrote like 2 years ago. But that is so much easier, thank you. Okay, so our URL is equal to so sites, so this is Tay source, no, what should I call this one? Get metadata .js. Save. Not responding. That's great. Excuse me. Um, what were you building for work, Ashwell? If you are allowed to say. Okay, resave that. Scripts. Okay. You get YouTube. Sure. That sucks as a name. Okay, so there we go. Key. And so that's the API key. Okay. Part is snippet, and then I had to just say comma statistics. Yes, statistics. ID is equal to video ID. Okay. So we have the URL. For the require. Wow, I feel like I haven't coded server side in a while. Import fs. Wait, oh my god, no, that's not. Oh wait, this is Python scripts. I was like, why does this not look like what I usually work in? This is Python scripts. Sorry. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. How do I life? Our site has user profiles where they can embed YouTube videos, so I wrote a few little helper functions for pulling out the relevant data to make the view nice. Yeah, I don't even know. I actually also I feel like I haven't written code since before I went off to Europe, so that was like 3-4 weeks ago. And I definitely haven't written server-side in a while. How do I even, is it var? Do I require? I don't know. I don't know life anymore. What do I do? Is it import? Require, okay, so I was remembering it correctly. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. Node. I need node documentation. And it's not even like I was coding, it was just like a bunch of meetings, and it was like all really interesting stuff too. Like I didn't feel tired doing the meetings, but yeah, I guess we went for a really long time. So is this the file system? What do I want? I want to be loading in the CSV. Yes, that is what I want. So var videos is equal to, and I'm just gonna async it. I'm gonna just sync. I'm gonna do it synchronously because it's a really small file, and I don't want to write callbacks, and I don't want to do any chain queue chains. So fs.read file sync, and the path is data mv.csv. But yeah, I mean, like, it was a long day, but I still wanted to do this because I feel like because of the travel and because of the client work, I haven't been coding in a while. So I had this one like great client during the summer, but it was more a consulting thing, or it's still going on and it's wrapping up soon, but I was mainly working on that one, and that one was a lot less about coding. It was a lot more consulting. And I think what I just realized is like, I prefer coding so much more. I feel like I'm still like maybe as I get older, maybe I want to stop coding as much, and then maybe I want to be doing more consulting. But like, I feel like I'm still so young, in some ways that I'm still not tired of coding. I just want to, like, I think if this like experience taught me anything, it's just like the projects I take, I want to be coding. Yeah, like consulting is fun. Thinking about things, thinking through things, doing it in like a more theoretical manner. That's fun. But like, I think at the end of the day, I just want to code. Um, Andrew says my brain gets itchy if I go too long without real focus engineering work. Yeah, I agree. And like, I feel like I just love solving the problems. And even I feel like actually with a lot of data viz, it's not as much like engineering problems, and it's not as much like software problems as it is like more math or design oriented. And then so sometimes I miss a little bit more like the software aspects, and a little bit more like especially like the software architecture aspects. I miss that a little bit, but I also really like what I end up with. So it's like pros and cons. So node scripts. No such file or directory. No such file or directory. Read file sync. Am I doing something stupid again? Oh. I need to go into scripts. And then do this because I assume that. Oh, and then I want it to be. I should pass in UTF-8, right? Do I need to pass in UTF-8? Oh, it's been so long. Yes, okay, and then CSV to JSON. Node CSV to CSV to JSON. Node CSV parser. Oh, do I need a package? I don't want to have a package. I'll just turn this into a JSON line. CSV to JSON online converter. I use this website so much. Convert. And then mv.json. So then now use mv.json, and then videos equals json.parse, right? Do I need to load in JSON? That should come with, right? That's just JavaScript. Oh my god, hey Eric! Thank you so much for joining! Oh man, is this the first time you joined? I feel like I haven't seen you online on Twitch. But thank you for joining. I am very excited that you're here. Andrew says that D3 start getting slow if you have too much data. Yes. I'm guessing you mean like, I mean D3 itself. So I think D3 itself probably doesn't get too slow unless you have like hundreds of thousands of, like the scale is like probably in the hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands. And that like for D3, essentially what D3 is really great at is like basically doing the calculations, the data calculations, basically like translating the data into screen space, so like getting you the XY positions of like for the layout algorithm you want, or like that's usually how I think about, like that's how I use D3. And like, you know, I use it for scales and I use it for axes and stuff. So in that sense, for data sets, I think D3 scales pretty well. But if you're talking about like using D3 like to select and manipulate elements, it slows down not because D3 slows down, but rather that like if you're manipulating anything in the DOM, whether that's SVG or HTML or anything, that just tends to slow down after I think a few thousand elements, and then and after that I tend to use Canvas, in which case I think that's like, you know, tens of thousands, and in that case I'm like sometimes using D3. Actually, D3 V4 has gotten quite good with Canvas, I think, but I haven't really looked into it. When I use Canvas, I just end up using vanilla JavaScript. But yeah, Andrew says I might hypothetically want to render a million new graph at some point. There is an article I absolutely love, or a Quora answer, I think, by Ian Johnson. Quora, Ian Johnson. It's kind of like, the question is how do I show like lots of data, essentially. Where is it? So basically, wait, this is not the same Ian Johnson. Angelot? No. Ian Johnson. Is it this one? Yes, cool. Wow, this is old. So, oh yes. Actually, this is pretty much exactly what you were asking. Does D3 work efficiently on massive amounts of data? 200 million rows. And then I love Ian's, like, this is one of my go-tos. Like, basically, let me answer with an analogy. Can the human stomach handle a gallon of milk in one sitting? No. Oh. Hey, thanks, Eric, for following. And welcome for the first time. It's Colorado is like 1 hour ahead of us. So that's, I guess, 10 p.m. And Ian's like, can the human stomach handle a gallon of milk in one sitting? No. The question you should ask is, why would I want to drink an entire gallon of milk in one sitting? And setting aside the analogy, how can I communicate some insight from a large amount of data? So the way that I like to kind of think about it is, if I have a million nodes, basically a million rows, what am I really trying to figure out with that data? Like, what am I trying to communicate with that data? Because a million plus things, even if you dump it on the screen, makes absolutely no sense. It's going to be like a giant hairball. You're not going to be able to show or see anything. So what is it that you want to get out of that data set, and can you break down that data set? Can you, you know, like do anything to it where you only draw out the parts that are interesting, or you only look at the subset, or have it in such a way that you can dig into different subsets and jump around, or you don't ever want to be showing all million at once. And so in that sense, you don't want D3 to be showing that million at any time. It's more like you will use D3 to show the, you know, hundreds or maybe at most like a few low thousands on the screen. And so that's kind of like the design aspect of data visualization. So like D3 is like a tool to help you code the data visualization, and knowing the limitations of that tool is good, but also knowing like from a design perspective, like basically what is the problem that you're curious about that you're trying to get the answer for, and then designing it for that, and then figuring out that subset to turn into code. So I think that is quite important of a thing to figure out instead of just trying to dump like a million rows of data. And hopefully that helps in some way. If you do like insist on doing a million nodes, then for a while Graphstreet was doing something. I think they're still doing something where it's like high number of nodes, like in the like hundreds of thousands or even low millions, and they, I think, were concentrating on networks, and they optimized, they like really took advantage of the GPU to render like large quantities of data. But at that point, you probably don't want to be using D3. You probably want to be using like WebGL or something that's basically more optimized. Or else basically the browser will not be able to handle it. Hi, Live with Brandon. Hello. Yeah. So that's it. And let's see. Cool. Okay, so now that I have that, so I'll start out with just doing it for the first one, and I just realized I have to execute that URL. Oh my god, I can't remember anything anymore. HTTPS? HTTP? How do I execute a URL? Get URL. Of course, okay. So is it get URL? HTTP request. I don't think today is a good day for me. I'm like searching up curl. Okay. Path, yeah. Callback, function, response. HTTP request. Okay. That's what I want. Okay. My options: host, path, port, method, host and path. All I need is host and path. Okay. Oh, okay. So basically, actually I want options is equal to host is actually just that part, and then path is that part. Andrew, you're inspiring me to go get some sleep. Thanks for the stream, and tell Nadi I really enjoyed her Shirley chats. Thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you so much for joining. I'm sorry for putting you guys to sleep. Maybe I should put on some music. I don't know. But I'm like pretty determined to get through this. So I'm like basically using these sessions to like get progress on my side projects. So like today I had in mind the goal of going to get all of the thumbnails for the videos I got, and then I'm going to get the colors for those thumbnails and then showing something by the end of it. So I'm pretty determined to do that. And then so let me go and say var key is equal to new file sync, and then let me say key.text text UTF-8, and then I'm going to go get a key, like an app key for what I'm doing. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to kind of just switch screens. I'll be right back. Okay, yes, I think, hell on earth is, hey, yeah, I need a better privacy image. This one I think is more, that one was more like I need to go on a bathroom break. I've been meaning to make one that's like a cute privacy screen or something. I haven't needed to do it until right now, so that's definitely why I haven't made it yet. Okay, so HTTP request. I need to require an HTTP, right? Ooh, http.get. That's what I want. JSON fetch. Wait, actually, so it's not a request I wanted. It was, oh, there's already an http.get. So I had it right the first time around. .get URL response console.log response. Nope, HTTPS not supported. Oh, okay, that's fair. Yay! Thank you so much. Ooh, hey Chirp. Hello on Earth. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining. And thank you, Ashwa, earlier, because that totally worked. And Chirp, you and I are still on that Tay-Tay journey. Actually, I need to get the response body. .body should work. It's been, Chirp, it's been kind of like a very sad night for me where I'm like, just kind of, oh, okay, that did not work. Because my body is okay. Oh, well then. Oh, because the ID is video 0. Oh. Okay, videos dot. And I want, of course, that makes sense. Because I want my YouTube ID. So now this should give me the right thing. now this should be it. Nope, undefined. It's not. Yeah, it's been a pretty bad night for me, Chirp, where I just couldn't think through anything. Videos, key. Why are you undefined? Oh! Are you giving it back to me in chunks? Response. I remember doing a node school thing about this. So I can't just use response dot. So in this one I can do console log dot on data. So I do have to do dot on data to get it. Isn't there an option where I can just... Okay, that's fine. As long as I'm getting it back. Chirp sad happens to us all. Friends watch Friends Code. Thank you for watching me code. Yeah. You have to piece the chunks, and then when it's done you should be able to get at it all. Yes, thank you so much. I believe you are right. And to prove that you are right, I'm gonna, well, okay. Yes, set encoding to UTF-8, that would be great. Res dot set encoding to UTF-8. That would help quite a bit. Yay! Error! SSL is required to perform this operation. SSL required. Okay. So I guess that means HTTPS? Oh, better error. Access not configured. YouTube data API has not been used in project blah blah blah. Oh, oops. Okay. Oh. Oh. Thanks so much. Yes, changed it to HTTPS, and then now the error is different. So that's good, I think. So now the error is that I'm using the wrong API. So I need to put up the privacy screen again. And by privacy screen, I mean the bathroom break screen. And then I need to go configure my thing. I don't know if I was supposed to show that project ID, but I will BRB. BRB. Yes, okay, console. Configure. Chirp gas, so beautiful. Is that Canada? Reminds me of home. No, actually, that was China. It's we went to this place in China last summer, called Jiuzhaigou, which I think is like Nine Valley Gorges or something like that. And it's really, really gorgeous. It's actually one of my favorite. Oops, Hold on, credentials still out. Ah! Fuck. Well then. That was stupid. I'll change my credentials later. That was... Did you guys catch that? That was like... super noob. Yeah, I don't know. Were those evergreens? Go. So if you go to Giant China, I like completely recommend this place. Isn't it gorgeous? Other than the fact that there's like 10 million people like, you know, like staring out at this with you, and so it's like super crowded. Yeah, that's the crowd. Other than that though, it's absolutely gorgeous. I go back to China every maybe year and a half to 2 years, and every time I go back, especially if I go back with my family, we tend to do like a mini vacation within the vacation of like maybe a week where we like explore a different part of China. And then this is where we went last year, and I think out of all the places we've explored, and we've been doing this for like the last decade or so, so that must be like 5 or 6 different places, maybe 6 or so, 6+ different places in China, which I know isn't that much, but like out of all the places that we've hit, this is probably the most beautiful, hands down most beautiful experience I've had. Yeah, so I feel like I feel like so much of China, like if you go to the cities in China, it's really polluted, it's really crowded, and like my sinuses die, but I think when you get out into the countryside, there's just some really amazing, beautiful places, and at a scale that's like absolutely breathtaking, yes. Thank you for not looking. I will definitely change my credentials later before this gets put up, this whole stream gets put up out there. That credential would have changed. I will have made a different one completely. Yeah, and then, yeah, completely, like, recommend if you're going to go to China to, like, try and find somewhere that's, like, very naturey to go to. I did not think, that, like, you know, yeah, it's kind of like what Chirp is saying, like, you think of China, you think of, like, big populated cities, but, there are really beautiful things. There was another place that I think I really enjoyed. Yeah, so this is also very scenic. Actually, there's a lot of very scenic places in China. If you're willing to go outside of the cities, which is like a little bit hard if you don't speak Chinese, because it's very easy to get swindled in China if you're a tourist. So if you do go outside of the city or even in the city, make sure to have someone you trust with you so that you don't get swindled. My parents are Chinese. They speak fluent Chinese. They grew up in China and they were still swindled. Unlike some of these where like basically something like we paid a cab driver to like take us around like an area, and then he like basically took the money and left us at a lunch place, and then we had to find another cab driver. But there are also good things about China, but sometimes just be careful. Yeah, and that's that. Back to Taylor Swift. So yeah, success! Finally got the thing that I was looking for, and it seems like we get the whole chunk. Actually, this is all the data we need in a chunk, so we might not even, but just in case, let's do it. Var data is equal to some empty string, and we actually, yeah, so this is string, so data plus equals chunk, and then at the end of the stream Then save data is equal to json.parse chunk, and I want to, let's say, var video data is equal to, and have an array, and then at the end of it put in the data, video data dot push data console.log video data chunk, parse chunk. Chunk is not defined. Ooh. By chunk, I mean data. What did I do? What? I think that makes sense. Wait. Okay, so console.log data. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Actually, so I actually only want the snippet part and the statistics part. So parse it and then push the items snippet and statistics is equal to data dot items. It's data dot items, right? Yes, I think data dot items, and then push. I guess, yeah, push snippet and excuse me. Yeah, I'm coding everything in JavaScript. There was a while I tried to like use other languages. I tried to code things. I tried to like code the like data like collection and data parsing and data cleaning in Python. There was a while where I tried to do that, and then I realized how much slower I was with this context switching, and then I accepted life, and now I just code with JavaScript and everything. Such is life. No, not undefined snippet data.items. Isn't it data.items? JSON.parse. Oh, because it's an array. Okay, so items, and then get the first thing. Yes, I've accepted life. JS, yes, so Hell on Earth says JS ESX has really matured. Yeah, actually, I like it quite a bit now. Thumbnails, yeah. Yes, I will just keep all of this information. Cool. Okay, I feel like this is a good time to congratulate myself and, okay, ignore this file. Good. And commit this. Music video JSON file. Ignore API key. And this one is get script to get first video stat data. Chirp, yeah, but it's not inherently faster. Rob is the name. I'm pretty new to programming, was taking some treehouse classes, so I'm just gonna speculate and try to understand everything. Awesome. I try to say as much as I can about what I'm doing. and hopefully that helps. Sometimes I kind of just start mumbling and I trail off, so let me know when I do that. And always, you're welcome to ask questions. And then chirp, Python is still better for math, but it's not really a big deal. It's such a small scale. Yes. So especially because this is just all like what am I trying to say? This is all like I'm like pre-calculating my data. It's not anything to do with like it's not real time, it's not live. So I just kind of cheat and just like do it in JavaScript. I haven't really had to deal with like I don't usually build out a backend either. So but I think I would think a lot more about it if I had to do bigger things in real time. Let's see. Ashwell, pretty much everything is better for math than JavaScript. Fair enough. If you don't like saying how on earth is, you could say hello near this. Ooh. I like it better. Is that hello near this? I will go with that. Yes, JavaScript needs special libraries to deal with math. JSON tables. It's not runtime, so it's an irrelevant measure. Yes. Ashwell says there is a spec in stage 3 for a big int addition to JavaScript. Okay, my brain is like going slower and slower. Okay, so I just did it where I get the first video, so now I want to do it where I pass in the video ID and then I recursively call it until I finish getting all the videos, in which case I will save that information to a file. So I'll call this get video data and then video ID. And then let's see. And then this is video ID. And then here, down here on end, I say if, and then if videos is wait, hold on. So here I just want to call get video data with video ID, where video ID is what I pop out. Shift videos.shift videos.pop shift pop. Pop is from the end. Shift is pop is from the beginning. Wow. Brain is having a hard time today. For the interested, propose a big int. Ooh, thank you. Okay, so, and then here, if videos dot length, so if this is now empty, if we've gotten all gotten data for all videos, then write to file and return. So for now I'm just going to return to make sure that this is working. And then so here it's yeah, I think that should work. And then here this is after we get the data, call function for next video, pop off the end, thank you. Pop off the end, shift from the front. I don't think I really care about which, I'll shift so that I can keep the same order. Let's see, so now here, down here, I should be able to, actually here, let me do a console log, and then return. And then actually here, this should be up here, var video data, and then console log video data, and then return. So that way, yes, I don't want it to be defined within the function. I want to be defined outside of the function. Video ID, var video ID is equal to videos.shift, and then get video data video ID. That should work. And then here I'm just going to say console.log finish getting video. Just show console log the video ID, and then hopefully this works. Nope. Data.items 0, undefined or null. Okay, so let me do this. Console.log get video, and then the video ID. Oh. Yes. So actually this should be video, not video ID. Because when I shift it out, it's the object, not the video ID. So that makes sense. So this should be video, and then YouTube ID. I should have named that better. I should have just named it ID. Oh well. So here I had video, videos, video data, video ID. So here, video ID, oops. And then here I'm saying video, shift, and then putting in video. So that should work, hopefully. Yay!
Oh my god.
That looks right? Yay! Yay, data! Woohoo! That took way too long. Such is life. Okay, and then write file. Oh, that's it should just be fs.write file and then utf-8, right? Yes. So fs.write file json.stringify video data. Oh wait, is it the URL first? So I would do in data youtube.json, and then utf-8. Is that it? I need to double check file systems. Write file data, and then no callback, utf-8. It's almost ready. Oh, oops. Calling asynchronous function without callback is deprecated. Oops. Yay! Data. I have data. That took too long. Thank you so much for sticking around for that. Okay, now that I have data, let me just make sure that that's the right data. JSON formatter. Yes. Okay. All is not lost. I have 20 minutes to make this work. Wish me luck. Okay, but before that, commit. get YouTube data for all videos. JSON data for all YouTube videos. Yay! Delicious, delicious data. Thank you guys. Oh, thank you for joining. You make this coding thing so much more fun than if I am by myself and I'll just put like a movie on in the background or something. Okay, now what we can do is load it in from, theoretically we could, okay, import. Oh, the last time around when I did this stream and I used a clustering algorithm, the package I used, or the node library that the npm package I used was called clusterfk. And I had a very fun time saying clusterfk. Yeah, maturity is a thing I have. Okay, data. First part is done. Okay, import video data from, oh, actually let me move that to data, YouTube source, data, because I want to be able to use that on my client side. Data, and then, yeah, Yippin asks, so what you making YouTube stats for Taylor Swift videos? Very close. So definitely YouTube stats are involved, but I actually want to get the colors from her music videos and then see if there's anything interesting I can find about years and stats and all of that. I just found out that not every single one of her music videos have captions, so I cannot do the whole lyrics to colors idea I had, but I think with the stats data maybe it'd be interesting, and sometimes simplicity is nice. So .data, and I called that YouTube.json. Console.log. So now I'm back on the client side. And it's not hello near this. It's not healthy to adult all the time. Oh, very cool. I'm not quite sure what the oh very cool part was for. Is it the clusterfuck? Okay. So now running cd npm start, and then I need to remember after this to change my auth key. Yeah, so this is what I had before. Array of 32. She has had 32 videos. I'm pretty excited. Okay, so instead of using image URL, where do I have image URL? Image.source is equal to image URL. So instead of doing that, let's do video data dot get this first one dot snippet dot thumbnails. Oh my god, this is taking standard, maybe? Standard dot URL. Is this even the... No. I knew it. Cross-origin data. The canvas has been tainted by cross-origin data. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Have to download it. Consolidating all the color data. Is it per frame per video? Ooh, thank you so much, dear Pickle Jar. That's a really cute name. Dear Pickle Jar for following. So consolidating all the colors, do you mean like, well, actually, let me undo this then. So, oops. So for this one, yeah, so I'm like trying to decide between maybe doing it originally I was going to use the caption data to kind of like, so if you think about it, I could probably still do that because like I think a good few of her videos have caption data. So I think like this one, two, three, uh, a few of hers has caption data, so it might actually be fun. What I was gonna do is take the captions, figure out the timestamps of when the lyrics appear, and then average, like get it pretty much be in like the smack dab middle of that sentence of lyrics, take the screenshot there. That was my original idea. I might now just take the screenshot like every 5 seconds or 10 seconds or something like that. I like Hannah Davis' lecture on generative music. Ooh. What is this? And I wrote this paper, generating music from literature. That's cool. Rosebet asks, you just sent me a link and the YouTube API. That was the node package that I was going to use, and I didn't end up using because Ashwell just gave me a URL that worked because he's awesome. And then there is hello near this gave me lexicons for words and colors. What? Transpose. And different emotions throughout text and programmatically creates music with a similar emotional tone. That's so cool. I'm gonna try and see if is there an example? Is there an example somewhere? Oh, available for download here. So music from text. That's a really cool idea. Wait, novels? Japan. Oh, cool. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, obviously you can't hear anything because I have my headphones in. But this is such an amazing idea. Okay, oops. I keep doing that. Tweets NLP. What is this? Ooh. Okay, we'll check out later. YouTube API search also would work. Or if it works, that is cool too. Do you mean for what's it for? Like getting the YouTube data, or color data might get biased by her longer videos. No. And that there would be more colors, or how do you figure? I'm not sure yet. And I was thinking that her colors should mostly be, her videos should be mostly like 3 to 4 minutes, right? For her music videos. For the link I have sent, it grabs public YouTube data, but requires an API call. Yeah, so I ended up just writing this script to, and here is the URL that Ashwell gave me. And then it seems like all I needed. So that was good. So now I need to, basically, I need to draw the thumbnail images as into Canvas, except I can't do it right now because of cross-origin issues. What's the way to get around that? Canvas cross-origin image. once a canvas has been tainted, you can no longer pull data back out of the canvas. I see. From having private data exposed by using images. Okay. Storing an image from a foreign origin. A server hosting images with appropriate... Okay. So I guess I just need to go download images. Color might get biased by her hair. I love it. Maybe? I don't know. I guess she mostly has blonde hair. This is... I can't tell if these are her, like, this area is her skin tones or what. Okay. Node, download, image from URL. Request. Can I just do that? Request module. Download URI, file name, request.head, URI, response, request, pipe, create write stream. That should just work, right? Blonde hair, white skin, gonna be in all of them. Maybe I'll have to like write something to kind of like take that out so that I only get the interesting colors. I don't know. Okay, so write something where request. So function download image URI file name callback and then request that head. Should be able to just like, yeah, I should just be able to like copy and paste that, and then here after I'm done, I basically go and get the I suppose you could average the color, pick the color that appears the most frame by frame. Yeah. Yeah, I need to figure out what to do there. Let's see. Oh, there are tags. Fascinating. Standard. So after I finish getting the data, maybe I want to just download image and the URI being the snippet dot thumbnails dot standard dot URL, and the where I want to save it is in source images, and then as the video ID plus I just realized, is it always going to be .jpeg? I don't know, let's see. .jpeg, so download thumbnail image. Okay. going to go back into the scripts folder, and then so argument must be a function. Oh, that's right. So the callback so download the thumbnails for each of them. Brilliant. Did it work? Awesome. Huh. Yappin'. Yeah, that might not be good because a short scene with vibrant colors will get muddled out. Yeah, I don't think, if you average colors, you may end up with a lot of browns from mixing. I think what I might do is like, because I've clustered the colors, I think I might try and average the colors in the clusters. It's not 100% perfect, but like, especially because sometimes it seems like the browns are getting clustered with the greens, but I think in general it might help. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to do with the colors. I think you guys are thinking a lot farther than I am. Yes, that was probably the quickest and most efficient thing I've done all night. And hello, Almighty Kino. And yes, that was satisfyingly fast. Wow, there are like some mood lighting going on. So I guess download script to download thumbnail images and go to master. Oops. Go to master. Update YouTube data. And then here the rest is wait. Oh, oops. Undo. So this one was youtube.json. Wait, no. This one I no longer need. And then thumbnail images. Okay. So I hope this goes well. Yes. Okay. So let's try out the very first inspect the very first where's the ID for that video? Did I not remember the ID? Damn it. Okay, I need to remember the ID also. So here it says snippet statistics. I need to remember the ID because it's important. Push ID snippet statistics. And then I want to be saving it in source/data/youtube.json. Run that again. I shouldn't. Okay. Hopefully this time around it will have. Ooh, hello. Volks999, thank you so much for following. NPM start. And then that was quick enough. Yes. Okay. And hopefully now I have the IDs also so that I can, yes, okay. I have the IDs and now I should be able to get them. Yeah. So I should be able to get them in app.js. So, require images plus, where's my video data? So the first video is ID plus .jpg. Yes, maybe, nope. Video data is not, videos data? Video data, why is video data not defined? Video data is not defined, but it's clearly defined right here. What is going on? Console.log video data. Or else am I using video data? Why is video data not defined? Why is video data not defined? So let's see. Why is that happening? Oh. I see. .id var. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is var, say var images URL is equal to, so essentially what's happening is I think maybe it's not letting me, hold on. I think maybe the problem is that I'm not allowed to require, or like when I'm trying to require it, this is not going through. So var ID, so if I do that, what will happen? Yes, that works. Cool. Awesome. And, oh, that's a slight bit annoying because there's the black border around it, but that's okay. That's fine. I can deal with that. Yes. Okay. So, oh man, that took a while. So now, yeah, you guys are right. It just basically, yep, it's basically just her skin colors. You're right. And also that big black border. Yep. That's okay, I think. Yep. And then I need to change the image width. Yes, you're right. Filter out 000 as well. You're right. You're absolutely right. Thank you. Filter out 000 as it would be rare. And then what was I even trying to do with this? Oh, I was trying to figure out the size. 640 by 480. By 480. And then color. So I think this one should be, if it was 000101. Okay, I'm sorry, life. I'm sorry. So basically saying only if color so only if color 0 is not equal to, is this highly inefficient? Is there an easier way to do this? Can I just say as long as color is not equal to 000? Can I do that? the coding project is a visualization of the colors that appear in T-Swift's music videos. Color is greater than 0, but color is a array in this case. So yeah, color is an array. Actually, you're right. I could just be like, join them all, and if it's not equal to 0, 0, 0, that should work. Fascinating. I mean, this one's just really dark in general. So, what about with this one? That should work, right? If I join it and it's not equal to that. Yeah, I think that's being filtered out. Okay, so the thing that I want to do is do that for every single one of the so one last thing I want to do is the sad reality of when something is not as interesting as when the data set is not as interesting as I was hoping for. So leaves cluster. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change this into will that check for the values in the array? That will just check if the references are the same. Yeah, I was trying to do it as just double equals instead of triple equals. Yeah, either you're going to have to do a deep, equal, or join them. I think she does it. What? Okay. So, yeah. Now what I'm going to do is basically componentize each of these, and then so that I can show all of the videos, and that was the goal for today. Let's see. So, instead of app, it's image, place all, and then I don't want any of these, and then I'm going to rename you to image, and then I'm going to create a different app.js. Oh, hi, Raga VPi, thank you so much for following. That did not come out great, my bad. What? Source, and then app.js. So for an app, all I want to do is not have clusterfuka, not have image URL, do have image data. I don't need image width or height. And then I don't need component amount or anything. I just want to render. And then here, I don't need the image URL or video data. And then what I want is in here, so I want to import image from image and pass in for each image our images equals to map video data video, and for each video return image key is equal to video.id, and then video is equal to video. And then here, pass in images, and I feel like all I have to do over here is video data is not defined, and I feel like all I have to do here is this dot props dot video dot id. Maybe? No. Canvas. Nothing is happening. Nothing is being shown. Okay. Does it just take a while for it to be loaded? Why am I multiplying the image width by 2? Static media. Nothing is showing up. Let's see. Canvas ref. Okay, let's see if debugger. Oh, the debugger is not hitting. So this dot canvas, this dot context. Well, let's see if console.log. Wait, no. Why is the debugger not hitting here? Debugger. Okay. Why isn't the unload working? Why wouldn't the debugger work for that? So the video ID is correct. You're welcome. But why is the debugger not hitting? Is it because I'm using component dim mount? No, that should work. And I should have the canvas, right? Okay, this dot refs dot canvas. That should be working too. So what's wrong with it? Image dot source, and as soon as I say image dot source, shouldn't it work? If I do component will mount, and I say, you know, this dot image URL is equal to require, and then if I load it here, is it a problem of like asynchronous, like because require is require an asynchronous thing? So if I do this, will that work? So I've already, like, if I've already loaded it, okay, so the other thing I can try is, instead of having is putting the images into the public folder. So public sites, and then the public folder. and then having the images be put into the public folder, and in which case create React app. So no component will mount or anything. And instead, I will be using the path for the public folder, which is, let's see, this one. So process.m.public URL plus images. So this one is plus images plus the video ID. So this dot props dot video dot ID plus dot JPEG. Okay. Maybe? No. Why is the unload not hitting? It's not getting loaded. And why is it not getting loaded? Why did it work before and why doesn't it work now? So if I just use, that previous one with Tay-Tay, I have no idea. I'm really sad about this. I have no idea why it's not loading. JavaScript image not loading. Yeah, so I'm doing this and it's not working because it's not loading in. I wonder why. Oh my god. It's because I'm retarded. I made this exact same bug before. It's because I called the class my React component image, which overrides the JavaScript image. I've done this before. Okay, so what I want to call it instead is cluster. Sure, I'm gonna call it cluster. I've done this before, and I have like gone through this exact same pain of being like, why? Thank you, Martyr20 for following. The pain, the pain, the pain. So much pain. Okay, I've done this. I think in the last live code, I made the exact same. I made the exact same bug, and was like, why aren't you loading? It's been a long day. Thank you for sticking with me. Got this. Just a little bit more. Unless I crash this. Can't resolve cluster. Oh, because I'm still calling it images. Rename to cluster. I don't know why cluster makes sense. It doesn't really make sense, but that's okay. I just want to finish for the night. That is my goal now. Finish it. Yes. Oh! Hello! Hello, Ian25. Thank you so much for joining, even after that whole thing. In the meanwhile, while we're waiting, so I think it's just taking a while to load everything. Oh my god, yes! Well, actually, this is kind of cool. Okay, so I don't think I need 2 times the image size, so I think I actually just want like 1.25 and just the image size. And then this is actually really cool, I think. And then here, let's just give it the video title maybe? Oh, my computer is not happy with me right now. Actually, this is super cool. Yeah, it's not happy with me right now because I'm like overloading it with all the like cluster the cluster. Oh, hi Yuri5ware. Thank you for following. So it's like really not happy with me because of all the clustering that I'm making it do. I might have I may or may not have crashed this page. Yeah, so most of them are like grays and stuff, but some of these are cool. Yeah, look at all the oranges and stuff. Look at how dark that is. There's definitely something interesting I can do. Oh, the dev server has disconnected. No, it hasn't. Video.snippet.title maybe? JSON formatter, YouTube.json, process, let's see where the name is, .title, snippet.title, and then in here I'm just gonna say which year maybe? Publish that. I want to publish that. Oh well. Have I killed my laptop? I may have killed my laptop. That was cool. And, oh, this dot props. This dot props dot video. Nope, I don't think my computer is okay. Yeah, Atom is not actually as performant as I would like it to be, but it's okay. Yay! Wait. Oh, yeah, it is not happy with me. I am almost there, almost there. As much fun as the clustering algorithm was to do, the cluster focus, I think I might forgo that. We'll see. Yeah, my computer is definitely not happy with me. A lot of people have migrated to Visual Studio Code. If you haven't already, I highly recommend you try it. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about it. Both Electron based, but it isn't nearly as slow. Ian says JetBrains. Yeah, you know what? I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. I might try it out. Let's see. Oh, my laptop is not happy with me at all. I'm happy that this stream is still going. Hmm. There we go. Wow, I'm pretty happy with this. I don't know if I'm gonna keep using the clustering algorithm, but I'll be real, I'm like really happy with this. I think I need to think a bit more about how I want to use the colors. And I definitely need to eventually save the colors offline. But this is cool. I'll be real, I'm really happy. Thank you so much for sticking with me today. Yeah, wow, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm gonna go back and brainstorm how I'm going to use this. But I think there's definitely something there. I like that red is red. I always thought that was a very unfortunate thumbnail. And yeah, this is great. I need to get better with like color theory. So thank you so much everybody for sticking it through with me for 2.5 hours. This was like the longest I've done it, but I was pretty determined to get to this point. I think it wasn't as enlightening as I was hoping for, but I think it's quite awesome. It's kind of like what you guys were saying. It's a lot of like skin tones and hair colors. But maybe it'd be interesting even just to like look at the different hues, like after skin tone, like what is the most common, or looking at saturations and yeah. Maybe that'd be the fun thing to do. This was cool. Yeah, like looking at saturation, looking at like brightness. I like this color palette. Okay. All right. Ian says you could create a YouTube overlay and use the colors as an overkill way to inform color design choices. Time to create a Rantic says time to create a paint swatch website for people to paint their apartments in colors inspired by their favorite celebrities. Yeah, maybe. Anyways, I'm gonna go and sleep. I think would be a good plan. Thank you again, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, so I think Thursday I have another Shirley Chats planned, and I'm pretty excited about that one. That one is with Nadi, who was on yesterday, and also Sarah Drasner, So there you go. They're both going to be keynote speakers at D3 OnConf, which is going on this Friday and Saturday. And so I'm going to be interviewing them on Shirley Chats, probably about SVG, about animation, about data visualization. But maybe even, actually, it might be like yesterday, where if you guys don't join in and ask us questions, we might just like talk about the like most non-data viz, non-tech things where we just like are catching up on life. So I hope you'll join me on Thursday, probably around 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'll make a Twitch event for it. And then this weekend, Friday, Saturday, my friend Elijah and Elijah Meeks, we're joking around about how we should just like Twitch live stream the entire conference. I don't think we're going to do the entire conference, but it might be fun. We'll figure something out, but it might be fun to like just grab people and like live interview them. We'll see. But yeah, so something might be coming for this weekend also for the conference. Maybe this Saturday. I haven't quite figured out the plans. Oh, and I'm trying to, if you've been following along, I'm trying to publish the community survey, my visualization for the Data Viz community survey conclusions. I'm trying to publish it like soon, before the conference, because I think it's very appropriate for the conference. So those are a few things that are coming. Yeah. I'm pretty excited for the interviews too, both for Sarah and Nadi, who are our keynotes, and also for just like random impromptu interviews throughout the event. We'll see how to make that happen. Thank you so much, and good night. Bye-bye. Oh, and for React Victory, I have not tried it. Usually I only do React and D3, and I don't really use any other charting libraries. So that is the answer. But yeah, good night. Thank you very much.